Hello, Scorpio. This is your full moon in Aries reading. The full moon happens on October 5th in your 8th house of transparency, healing, and the depths of life. So you rule the 8th house. And because the moon is in Aries, Aries rules the first house of personality. So we're going to be focusing on ourselves and how our psyche works during different situations the universe throws at us. So because we're working on ourselves, you are dealing with your depths, your soul depths. The first card we have is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. The next card, your soul card, it too looks as though there's some energies that need to be released. It looks like she's embodying new energy while releasing old energy if you look at how her hands are and how the energy is flowing. I also pulled 2 past life cards because I wanted to know exactly where should the healing begin, because I can say forgive and learn and you need to heal, but if you don't know where to start, you're not going to know what to do, right? So the first card we have is imprisonment or slavery. And this card pretty much says that at one point you were a prisoner or you were a slave, and now it's time that you need to free yourself. And I'm thinking this is like my hand started shaking. So this weighs on you really, really heavy. Some of you who were a prisoner or a slave, you probably have some sort of claustrophobia about being in small spaces, whether it's airplanes, cars, buses, rooms, it doesn't matter. And others of you have developed Stockholm syndrome, which is where you are empathetic to your abuser. You empathize with them. And it kind of looks like it in this card. If you look at it, you see how her hands are and he just has his hand on top of her head. It's like she is asking him for forgiveness, or if she's feeling sorry for him and he could be the abuser, right? And she has these energies that need to be let go of. And you also have scribe or writer. So this says that in a past life, you did that. You were a writer, you were a scribe. And if you feel like you should do it in this life, you will be very successful at it. You could get a book published. I found out that writing helps the healing process. It helps start the healing process. I've been through some things in my life, and I've wrote a book. I have not had it published yet, but it helped me get through so much, and it helped bring back different things that were buried in my subconscious that I may have forgotten about. So it helped me release those things too. So if you don't want to get a book published, go ahead and start writing so you can start your healing process. For some of you, don't wait for someone to apologize for something that happened in your past, because we as humans, we tend to do that. Like if somebody hurt us, we hold grudges until that person apologizes, and maybe even after they apologize, we're like, no, fuck you. But if you're waiting for somebody to apologize for something that they've done to you, your healing process will never start. This is something you have to do on your own. You have to forgive, and you have to learn from the situation. even the worst of the worst things, there's lessons in it. I mean, I'm including rape and all this other things. I know it's extreme. I'm just saying, everything molds us and forms us in a certain way where it strengthens us for the future. You know what I'm saying? I know I do not approve of it. I know it's going to be somebody who says some off the wall shit, but I've known and I've been in certain situations where I look back on it and know I'm not happy that it happened, but to a degree, it molded me to be the person that I am now. So again, I wrote about it, but I don't hold myself hostage because of the situation. That's what I'm saying. Don't hold yourself hostage because of the situation. You don't have to, when I say forgive, you don't have to forgive this person. Like go up to them and say, you know what, I forgive you for doing this shit to me. No, not like that. Forgiving can be just saying, you know what, yes, this happened. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go for the betterment of myself. And you can learn from just that. So whatever it is that's keeping you imprisoned in your mind, Scorpio, find an outlet, whether it's writing, drawing, whatever music, whatever talent you have, whatever creative talent you have, use that as your healing outlet so you can start your healing process. So, good luck, Scorpio. You got this. Talk to you soon.